Ashadi Navratri Satamni Shubh Echa. Hun chu Parle Patel. Jai Ambe, Jai Mataji, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Jane Manta Ho Ene. Welcome to Navrangi Navratri live day 7. It is Satam. Can you believe it? We are already this far along into Navratri. Thank you so much, Red Lotus Events family, for joining me today here. Of course, thanks to our amazing sponsors, Strawberry Creatives, and you heard it, Pataka. You saw the Pataka in the building here as well. They are also going to be going live with their website, and we have an amazing deal on for you. And I'll be bringing those details to you a little bit later. But of course, we are celebrating the 7th day of Navratri here, and I'm super excited. I've got my Patodu print schedule on. I made this schedule myself. What have you been up to? How's it been going? It's a weekend. This means we can go on for a little bit longer. આજે આપણે 10 વાગે સુધી આ કાર્યક્રમ તમારા માટે લાવશું. So we'll do this till 10 p.m. today. So do stay with us, okay? Do warm up and warm down when it's the right time. We have lots and lots happening on today's show. As always, we've got dance workshops. We've got live music. In fact, today, the live music session is even more exciting because we've got Drupti Vaja in the building, all the way from Birmingham. And we also have someone that we've had on the show before. Any guesses who you reckon it's going to be? It's not Priti, okay? That's one clue you've got. Yeah, I'm going to go over to the comments and see what all of you are saying. We've got Hardik Patel saying, Jai Mataji, Jai Mataji. Jai Mataji, Hardik Bhai. Thank you so much for your lovely wishes. We also got Divya Patel giving us a wave. Wave na hoy, aje vandan hoy. Divya Ben, haath jodine vandan karo. Pranam. Thank you so much for all your love and support for all these shows. I really want you to enjoy today because it's the 7th day. Some people are also celebrating Autumn today as well, of course, because our whole Hindu calendar is on a lunar tithi. So if you are celebrating early, Vandhune, we have something for you. If not, Kale, Red Lotus Events will be bringing you Navrangi Navratri live Autumn edition. So join me again tomorrow as well. I hope you enjoyed the warm-up. Lots of you were commenting, so that's good to know. Yeah, we're almost ready for tonight's show. We also have another special guest who's done a little bit of a fusion track as well. So we'll be speaking to him a little bit later on as well. I'm not going to tell you who. I want you to guess. Interact with me. મને બહુ જ ગમતું હોય છે જ્યારે તમે મને મેસેજ મોકલતા હો છો. તો પ્લીઝ મને એક મેસેજ મોકલી દેજો. મારા પ્રોડ્યુસર મને કંઈક કહે છે. હું તમને એક ક્લુ આપીશ. એમને રેગે અને ગરબાની રિમિક્સ કરી છે, okay? Not really garba, but ras, i.e. Gujarati folk music and reggae ni sathe mix kare che. And you know how we love to mix things up here on the show. So if you have any idea who I'm talking about, please send a message in. I'm seeing all your comments come in, so I'm getting excited. We've got JAY watching from Chicago. So glad that tame Chicago ma amaro karyakram joyi shako cho. Please stay with us until the end of this show. And we also have Ranjanu and Dandiya Ras happening as well later today, okay? So we've got everything that you want. Betali, Trantali, Ranjanu, Dandiya Ras, and we might have time for some of your requests as well. So keep those requests coming in. And I shall now take it over to an advert, and then we will begin the first segment of this evening.
माँ जगदम्बा तू जोगणी अन जपिए तिहार जा अखंड दिवड़ा तारा बड़े ए मारी परगत आपो जय अम्बे
જોઈ બેઠી જમુનાની કાંઠે બંધાણી જાન પ્રેમની ઘાટે બંધાની હું પ્રેમની ઘાટે બેઠી હું જમનાની કાંઠે બંધાની હું પ્રેમની ઘાટે બેઠી હું જમનાની રાહ જોઈ બેઠી જમુનાની કાંઠે બંધાણી જાન પ્રેમની ઘાટે વનરા વનના હર પથ્થર પર જઈને માથા પટકે રે વનરા વનના હર પથ્થર પર જઈને માથા પટકે રે કોઈ કહે રાધા કોઈ કહે મીરા કોઈ કહે રાધા કોઈ કહે મીરા કાના સંગ નામ છોડે છે તારા નામની ચુંદડી ઓઢી એક બીજો ગન ભટકે છે
તારા નામની ચુંદડી ઓઢી એક બીજો ગણ ભટકે છે કોઈ કહે રાધા કોઈ કહે મીરા કોઈ કહે રાધા કોઈ કહે મીરા તારા સંગના જોડે છે તારા નામની ચુંદડી
નોરતાની રાત રઢિયાળી કે આવી નોરતાની રાત રઢિયાળી એ વાગે જગની જગડાંબની થાળી સંકે પૂચર પાડી માટે મહાકાળી કે આવી નોરતાની રાત રઢિયાળી કે આવી નોરતાની રાત રઢિયાળી હે એના ઊંચે ડુંગરીએ દીવા બળે એના ઊંચે ડુંગરીએ દીવા બળે એના અજવાળા પૃથ્વીના પાથે ધરે એના અજવાળા પૃથ્વીના પાથે ધરે ગુમે જોગનિયા જાય મતવાળી ડડેતા તાળી સજે મહાકાળી કે આવી નોરતાની રાત રઢિયાળી કે આવી નોરતાની રાત રઢિયાળી એ ધામ ધમક્યા ને ઘૂઘરા ધમક્યા કે આવી નોરતાની રાત રઢિયાળી કે આવી નોરતાની રાત રઢિયાળી હાલો
माँ तुझा भुवन में रहती माँ तुझा भुवन में रहती ऊंडा माँ भरती माँ तुझा भुवन में रहती ऊंडा पलेती छोड़ुड़ा ने खमा कहती छोड़ुड़ा ने खमा कहती मारी मोगल मारी लड़ी लड़ी पाय लागो ए दीते बिया मारी मोगल मारी जय मोगल लड़ी लड़ी पाय लागो ए दयाड़ी दया मांगो मारी मोगल मारी जय
બધાને જય અંબે. Whoever is commenting, tell us what songs you like. KK, how do you do this? So nice to see your comments. અમારા માટે તાળી હોયા. आद्य शक्ति तुझने नमुरे पहुँचरा गुण पतला तुझने न मुरे बहुचरा गुणपत लागू पाय दिन जानी ने दया करो रे बहुचरा मुखे मांगू ते थाय दिन जानी ने दया करो रे बहुचरा मुखे मांगू ते थाय आध्य शक्ति तुझने न मुरे बहुचरा गुणपत लागू पाय हो मां
आद्याशक्ति मां भवानी रे कालिका गणपत लागू पाय
वाणी आपोने परमेश्वरी रे बहुचरा गुण तमारा गवाय हो मां वाणी आपोने परमेश्वरी रे बहुचरा गुण तमारा गवाय 64 बेणी माड़ी समती रे बहुचरा मानस सरोवर जाय हो 64 बेणी माड़ी समती रे बहुचरा मानस सरोवर थाय
आद्याशक्ति मां भवानी रे कालिका गणपत लागू पाय
हो आत्मशक्ति तुझने न मोरे बहुचरा गुणपत लागू पाय હાલો ને મારી ગરબે રમાડું કે ગરબે જોત રમાડું હાલો ને મારી ગરબે રમાડું કે ગરબે જોત રમાડું
ખેલ ખેલ રે ભવાની માં જય જય અંબે માં
ભવાની માં જય જય અંબે
હે
માં
હે ખેલ રે ભવાની માં જય જય અંબે માં જય જય અંબે માં જય જય અંબે માં
જય જય અંબે માં જય જય અંબે માં
હે ખેલ રે ભવાની માં જય જય અંબે માં
ખેલ ખેલ રે ભવાની માં જય જય અંબે
હે
માં
ખેલ રે ભવાની માં જય જય અંબે માં
ખેલ ખેલ રે ભવાની માં જય જય અંબે માં બોલો અંબે માત કી જય
Watch this. Watch this.
Gosh, I was dancing here backstage and my pagdi is just like moving around and jingling everywhere. Do you know what? How nice is it to have Drupti Vaja in the building here today and a returning guest, Pari Mad. These two are an amazing dynamic duo. It is Satam today, so Satam ni Subecha to all of you. And I'm so glad that I got to warm up for today's dance workshop session to the vocals of Drupti Vaja and Parimad. I love both of these guys. They put such an incredible effort in to, learning about Garba and making effort to, make sure they're trying new things as well, Drupti is a good friend of mine and we're always in one another's, WhatsApp messages going, Ben, Saimbru, have you heard this track? Have you done that? Why don't you sing it like this? Why don't you sing it like that? So please, make her feel at home because she is a part of the RLE family. Pari needs no introduction. All of you have heard him on the show so far. Another amazing artist as well. And you know what? Just before I start today's dance workshop, I wanted to thank professors of sound, okay? Because I'm running around backstage and I can throw anything at them and they will organize it. They will just do it. There are no questions asked. If I need Trantali, done. If I need Betali, done. So a huge shout out to them. They do amazing work for sound engineering for this entire show. So I'm really, really glad that they are working with me for this dance workshop. Okay, so we just had some Betali Nagarba and a little bit of a fusion style, but I'm hoping the next round that comes to you is actually Trantali in a bit more of a traditional way. So the other day I taught you some Betali Nagarba. And today I'm going to teach you something in Trantali style, okay? So a lot of people get bored during Trantali or they don't know what to do. And the truth is, Trantali is actually so much fun if you know how to, have a good time with it. So Trantali no Garbo, if you don't know what it looks like, it usually goes like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, let go. 1, 2, 3, let go. And if you're like me, you've got a little bit of a character. You can add your shoulders in 1, 2, 3, let go, okay? So you see some people doing Trantali Garba where they're going 1, 2, 3, let go. 1. That's not Garba. I don't know what it is. It's not Bollywood. It's not Garba. It's not classical. It's just some made-up dance that has nothing to do with Navratri. So I'm going to teach you some fun Trantali steps. Now, obviously, I like to give you a little bit of information or, you know, a little bit of a learning curve when I'm teaching you something. And one thing about Garba is that actually Garba borrows lots and lots and lots and lots from other dance forms, okay? So some of the steps that I'm going to show you now actually come from other Gujarati folk dances like Hudo or Ras or Tipni. And they kind of are brought into the Garba world and kind of blended together. Because, you know, Gamma kevu hoy, ek bhai kokno fine joye, to pachi ene copy karine emna ma umeri de. And that's how all these dances spread. So, the first step of my Trantali no Garbo, in fact, do you know what? I'm just going to ask our lovely team of engineers just to give me a Trantali song. And so I can just show you what I'm going to be showing you. And then I'll show you the steps. It's really easy and a lot of fun. So, Mr. DJ, may I have a Trantali no Garbo, please? And just like that, it should come out of heaven. I don't know what's happening, but anyway, I'll just show you. I'll just start showing you. And when it comes on, I'll jam into it. Okay, so the step is 1, 2, 3, let go. 4, 5, 6, let go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, let go. Okay, so it's actually 14 step Garba. And I'm going to teach you the first... Oh, no, I'm getting betali. I need Trantali. Okay, yeah, so the first part I'm going to show you is the first 3 steps and the next 3 steps, because everyone gets confused at this stage, okay? So the first 3 steps that you do are just the normal Trantali, okay? So you're going 1, 2, 3, let go, okay? Once you do those first 3 steps, you do the same thing, but you take a turn around, and the direction you are turning in is on your right shoulder, okay? I know it might be back to front from wherever you're watching, but it should make sense once I put it together, okay? So I'm going 1, 2, 3, let go. 4, 5, 6, let go, okay? So does that make sense to you? I'm going to come to the comments down here. I've got the Jamin Patel, obviously, saying amazing Garba steps. Thank you so much. Let's see what else is happening in the comments. I think I've got my Trantali music now, so I'm going to show you with the music the whole thing. Okay, let's get into this. I always wait for the lyrics, it's more fun that way, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then heat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then you repeat. 1, 2, 3, turn around. 1, 2, 3, above. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Let's fade that music out, and I will now show you what I'm doing. Okay? Now this step is really, really popular in and around London. I've not seen it elsewhere, but it's really, really simple. Okay? So once you've done the turn this way, you've gone 4, 5, and 6. You're doing what we call a hinch. So to do a hinch, you take your right foot, you put your right foot forward, and you clap at the same time. So I'm sure you can see my feet over here as well. So I'll just show you what I'm doing. I'm going 1 and over. Okay, get those angutas out, and then I'm taking this foot that I've placed back and placing it forward and doing the same on the other side. So it will look like this, okay? I'll do it to the music. 5, 6, 7, 8. Over, okay? Really, really simple. This is a really traditional and common Garba step, and you will see all the Masibas doing their variation of it, which is 1, 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? The way we like to do it is with thumbs, okay? You can do this one as well if you like. So you can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? So that's the second part of it. So if we put all of it together up to this stage, it should look like this, okay? It should look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, okay? I'm going to go to the comments and see what everyone's saying. Lovely Garba tutorial, Pale. Thank you, Rina Samji. I'm trying. It's a bit awkward because I'm not there with you, but I'm sure that you can learn from just watching what's going on over here. Okay, so after I've done those 2 hinches, I then take a tali going back around. So I know there's a lot of turning, but I promise you, it's not confusing. So you've gone 1, 2, 3 like that. Then you're doing hinch, 2, 3, 4, and now you are coming this way around. I'm being told my dhoti is coming undone. Classic. Hold up, let me tie it up for you. There you go. Right. Okay, so I'm then going this way around on myself, right? So I'm going 1, 2, 3, like that, okay? So just remember, for this step, the only time you're turning around is the first time and then the last time before you start the whole step again. So if I can have some music now, I'll just show you the whole thing all together, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait for the lyrics. And let's go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hinge, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm adding these hand extra bits and pieces. 1, 2, 3, like that. You can do what you want there. You don't have to do it like that, okay? And you can even do it without your talis like this. It's a good way to practice. And then hinch, 2, 3, 4. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. Thank you so much, Raj, for the music. That was what we like to call reverse Trantali. It's so much fun, especially when it's played on traditional Gujarati songs. With that traditional din ta din ta din ta ta tikadata din ta din ta din ta ta tikadata. I'm gonna come over to the comments and see what people say. Oh, sorry, my PC's being funny today. Excellent. Oh gosh, guys, thank you. Not quite excellent because my dhoti was doing its own thing. I don't like to wear ready-made dhotis, so there is that added drama of when I'm doing any form of dance. Manisha Patel saying love it. Usha Stirrup saying hand up. I don't know what we say. Thanks a lot, Pale. Enjoyed as always and learnt something new. Please send me videos of you doing this. And I'm actually having Neeta Vallabh in the comments also saying hello and enjoying the dance workshop. You always ask about my kediyas and if I've made it. Well, this one I actually made myself, okay? This was a sari and then I sewed it up and turned it into a kedyu and made it my own. So maybe one day I can teach you how I make my kedyus. But for now, it's time to get onto our Trantali round. But just before we get into that, we do have to bring an advert. And we explained yesterday why the adverts are so important, okay? So we're going to go into an advert and then we have a Trantali round. Do join me. I will be dancing live. Will you? That's what I want to know. Come and speak to me in the comments. Bye now.
हे माँ
Was this the move that Carly was teaching? Was it something like this?
कुमकुम केरा पगले मारी गरबे रमवा के मारी घड़ी खम्बा 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 चाचर केरा चौके मारी गरबे रमवा के मारी घड़ी खम्बा 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 कुमकुम केरा पगले मारी गरबे रमवा के मारी घड़ी खम्बा खम्बा
हे माँ बिरदाड़ी रे, हे माँ बाबा वाड़ी रे। ઝીણો ઝીણો માજલો રે ઝીણી શિયાળાની રાત ઝીણો ઝીણો માજલો રે ઝીણી શિયાળાની રાત અંબા તું મોરી માવડી રે રમવા આવો ને રાત અંબા તું મોરી માવડી રે રમવા આવો ને રાત ઓ ઝીણો ઝીણો માજલો રે ઝીણી શિયાળાની રાત चरना चौक मार लो
जय हो रमे अम्बे माचा चरना चौक मारे लो
हाँ, रमे अम्बे माचा चरना चौक मार लो
रमे अम्बे माचा चरना चौक मारे लो
नव दुर्गाओं गाए नव दुर्गाओं गाए मंगल गीत जो रमे अम्बे माचा चरना चौक मार लो
रमे अम्बे माचा चरना चौक मारे लो
पावा करती कालिका पधारी यार लो
आवा करती आया पधारिया रे लो
पावा करती कालिका पधारी यार लो
आवा करती कालिका पधारिया रे
माए सोने सजा शृंगार जो सोने सजाए शृंगार जो रमे अबे माचा चरण चौक मार लो
रमे अम्बे माचा चरना चौक मारे लो हल्लो मोरी से हल्लो मोरी से मेरे जो बचे गिरधारी हो राज गिरधारी हो राज हल्लो मोरी से मेरे जो बचे गिरधारी हो राज गिरधारी हो राज जय आवे वारना दातड़ियां करावशु दातड़ियां करावशु दातड़ियां करावशु गंग नीर नीर लाव नावड़ियां करावशु नावड़ियां करावशु नावड़ियां करावशु हल्लो मोरी से हल्लो मोरी से मेरे जो बचे गिरधारी हो राज गिरधारी हो राज
Hello! This next song is a request from many of the commenters on YouTube and Facebook. And I think Jamie Patel, shout out to Jamie Patel for shouting that song out. And Sursagar Music, always supporting UK artists. Really appreciate it. So this is out to Sursagar Music and Jamie Patel and everybody else who requested this song. Aha! માં ગરબો રે વિરાતનો ઝીલીશ મૈયાલા ભવાની માં રાણી રે ભવાની માં હું તો તારા પગલા ચૂમીશ મૈયાલા રાણી રે મારી ભક્તિ ભવાની માં રાણી રે ભવાની માં હું તો તારા પગલા ચૂમીશ મૈયાલા ભરતા રે જોયો સાહેબો બોલે અષાઢીલો મોર પાણી ગયા પાણી ભરતા રે જોયો સાહેબો गंगा जमनी बेड़लू ने खींचा बिंदोणी गंगा जमनी बेड़लू ने खींचा बिंदोणी नजरू तारी हालू तो ये लागे नजरू कोणी नजरू तारी हालू तो ये लागे नजरू कोणी वगड़े गाजे मोरबी ना शोर
Drupti Vaja and Parry Mad with Satam's round of Trantali. Incredible, both of them. Drupti's just like come in here and settled in, like had no issues whatsoever. She's a total rock star, ready for this. Love the song choices as well, Drupti. Thank you so much. And of course, Parry, you really, really brought your vocals to life to match Drupti and really settle her in. So thanks for that to both of you. And you know what? RLE, Red Lotus Events, Even Planet Parlay, all of our organizers, we love to learn about artists doing their things, coming up with creative things. And all of you should know by now that Navratri is, of course, a Hindu festival. But for us Gujaratis, it's also a time to celebrate our culture, our Gujarati-ness, right? Whether that's us putting pagdis on or putting kedus on, or, you know, girls getting their trajva dots on and their favorite chanya choris on, or whether it's creating interesting new music. I'm really, really excited, to have this brother here in the building with me. Of course, 2 meters away, so it's a bit awkward, but I'm still really, really gassed to have him here. I have the one and only, introduce yourself.
Yeah, big up everybody. Dundee Mali here, representing Red Lotus Events, and thank you for having me on the show, Parlay. It's great to be here.
No worries, man. It's so, so good to have you here in the studio. Do you know what? I've grown up to hearing bits and pieces of your music, but finally to put a face to that voice and that music. So if you guys have grown up Gujarati like me, then you know that if something is popping in the Gujarati community, it comes along on WhatsApp. Surprise, surprise. I'm hoping you've caught my videos on WhatsApp as well. But this gent over here has released a brand new track where he fuses Gujarati folk music, right, with
reggae and dancehall.
Yeah, and if you know anything about me, then you know I love reggae, I love dancehall, and I always look forward to Notting Hill Carnival. That's one festival that I sadly couldn't get myself to this year. And it holds a very special place in my heart. Of course, I've grown up in London. London's so multicultural. You know, you can have one Asian family, and then next to them, you can have like a Caribbean family on the other side, a white family on the other side, like a Pakistani family. It's so multicultural. So the music we grow up with is so mixed, right? Like you grow up with what's going on in your house and then, you know, what else is around you. So firstly, how did you get into like, you know, producing music overall and like this whole music scene?
Predominantly where we grew up and most Gujaratis used to live was around the Harles and Wilson area, predominantly Jamaican and Irish area. So we've grown around that area, listening to a lot of reggae music was the kind of choice that I took into listening to that. I found it more, you know, like a bit of more a dancing move. If it came, you want to get your groove on straight away. If reggae music dropped, something was really hot, something that Top Cat, Junior Cat dropped, maybe it would be Beautiful Super Cat. So I grew up with all that kind of music in my life. So and hearing it coming, blaring out of cars, out of BMWs, sound systems was a big thing. Still is now.
That's still happening. Where I live, I still see all of that.
So it's great, yeah.
But you blended it with, you know, Gujarati folk music, right? So like, you know, what made you do that? Like, where does Indian culture hold like significance to you? So
Indian culture for me is very big. My mum's very big into Navratri, so she observes a full 10 days of fasting, no salt, and just only one meal a day. So she observes it quite well. And when we were young, she's like, adamant that we must go to Navratri, full 9 days, you know, after school, you know, don't care if you got home late, go sleep, I don't care, we're going Navratri.
So sick, innit, when your parents say that to you, like, I don't care, it's Navratri, do what you want. Yeah. It's the best feeling in the world.
So we're like, what? No sleeping till 9:30, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock on a Saturday. Yeah, let's do this. So we'd go then, and we'd have fun, we'd get to dress up, and obviously we wouldn't play Ras because we didn't think we were really good at it. We'd feel a bit embarrassed because it was predominantly, you know, it's not sexist or nothing, but that's what I grew up with, is more ladies actually did the Ras than the men.
Yeah.
When the Dandiya came in, it was like a whole thing where everyone got involved. So for me, Dandiya was more a thing. But then as I got into Ras and I saw some people doing some like next level moves, I was like, what? That looks sick. I would have got that.
Oh, so I had basically what happened to me. Like I used to go to my basic Garba event, and then one day I decided to venture out, and I'm like, what is that madness? They're jumping, and then did my research. I learned about those.
Some guy was doing some flips and that, and I tried to do one of those flips, and he broke my leg.
Yeah, well, there you go, ladies and gents. Don't try anything too dangerous.
No flips.
But you know, you've released a new track. So what's the name of this track? And how you've you know collaborated with Rishi Rich, right? To bring this, this is like one of the biggest names in the British Asian scene, in the Indian scene worldwide. So what's that been like?
Working with Rishi all my life, from Too Cool to all the way to Najina, to all the tracks that we made. I've been with him quite, you know, close, doing music on and off. This beat he made, obviously, that's why it's so energetic and it had it. He's obviously made it quite a while ago and he couldn't do nothing with it, sent it to me after I went to India to basically record my album, which I'm doing right now. But
Can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, so I'm doing a lot of reggae fusion kind of stuff, and I think I'm going to be adding a lot more Gujarati stuff in there.
We'll be in touch.
So, let's see what happens and get some singers, maybe get you guys involved. And I'm here, just to like realize that I'm not here alone as an own Gujarati artist. Every out here, Dondi Mali, as an artist of Gujarat and Gujarat, I'm here to support anyone that wants to come out and do stuff with me. More than happy.
We are super, super proud that you've made this track. I think it takes guts to experiment and just learn and try new things, right? Clearly, reggae is a big part of your life, but so is music that you've grown up to within your house, right? You've blended the two together and made your own genre that is your own thing. So we are going to preview this track later on in the evening, I'm being told. So do stay with us. We thought we'd warm you up.
Please do.
And you sampled a really, really traditional Gujarati folk song, actually. It's not actually a garbo, in case anyone's wondering. It's actually a folk song, right?
Yes.
But how did that even happen?
I don't know. So I sent my vocals and what I thought was a chorus, verse, chorus. Rishi sent it back and I said, where'd you get the sample from? And he goes, that's it. And that's what he said to me. He goes, the sample was there. And I said, are we allowed to use this sample? He goes, yeah, don't worry, I'll get the clearing. I'm in India, I'll sort it out.
Yeah.
And then he told me the name, it was Kelia Remix too. And then when I came and saw you guys today,
if
you guys just went, wow, Kelia.
If you don't already know, Kelia is like number one when it comes to like, those albums growing up. Like
Correct.
I feel like even now the Gujarati news channels still use Kelia Volume 1. And when I hear it, I'm like, this song released in the 80s, like that mix of Gujarati songs, it's a mixture of Garba, pop songs, folk songs, and they still use it, and then you just dropped it in your track.
Yes, I'm so happy to put a reggae and a rhythm to it, and I'm just happy that everyone's enjoying it, and just keep playing it even after Northa. It's something that you can actually do, and, thank you very much.
Well, thank you for coming on and talking to us. We'll be playing the track a bit later on, hopefully, but now we're going to go over to an advert.
Welcome back. We're going to do something a little bit different, like Unplugged. Some amazing songs that you've heard before in a slightly different fashion.
Also, just before we go into the next kind of live lounge, I want to say thank you for everyone that's tuning in today. So thank you so much for tuning into this wonderful, wonderful evening that Red Lotus events in association with
Red Lotus Events, or RLE, as you might have heard those three initials. It's not RLE, it's RLE. So if you don't understand what that means, that's Red Lotus Events. And another abbreviation, DBSR, I'm sure needs no introduction. You're probably tucking into it right now. Dal Bhat, Shak, Rotli. Rotla, if you like.
and we get a shout out to whoever comments below what they've eaten today. Did they have DBRS? DBSR?
That's the one, DBSR, yeah. Tell us what you're eating.
डोरी ने खींची डोरी पलने की तूने मोरी मेरी सपनों को झुलाया सारी रात भले बगिया तेरी छोड़ी भले निंदिया तेरी चोरी बस इतनी सी बात तू रखियो मेरी याद तेरी लाड़की मैं तेरी लाड़की मैं तेरी लाड़की मैं छोड़ूंगी ना तेरा तेरी लाड़की मैं तेरी लाड़की मैं तेरी लाड़की मैं छोड़ूंगी ना तेरा
हे मोरी लाडकी रे ओ रे ओ परे बड़ा तू काले ओडी जांज रे हाँ ओरे परे बड़ा तू काले ओडी जांच रे मारी हटूं रही जाने आज निरा हे मारी हटूं रही जाने आज निरा हे आंबली ने भी पड़ी रे मारी आंबली ने भी पड़ी रे जो से तारी वाट रे भेड़ा मड़ी करशूं हमें फरियाद. If you know this song, then in the comments I'd like you to sing with me, and you should know the words Khamma Ghani. So sing this with me in your comments. First time ever. Mari ladki re, Mari ladki re, Mari ladki re, मारी लाडकी ने खम्मा घणी मारी दीकरी रे खम्मा घणी मारी लाडकी रे नाना कड़ी फरी झाली ले मारो हार मारी लाडकी रे बिखुड़ी हमें जोशूं तारी बात. मारी लाडकी रे हाँ खम्मा घणी तूने खम्मा घणी मारी लाडकड़ी ने गई खमा खम्मा घणी तूने खम्मा घणी मारी लाडकड़ी ने गणी खमा खम्मा घणी तूने खम्मा घणी मारी लाडकड़ी ने गणी खमा खम्मा घणी तूने खम्मा घणी मारी लाडकड़ी ने घणी खम्मा dedicated to all beautiful daughters, sisters, mothers, all that feminine, divine energy.
Hope everyone's enjoying this beautiful evening. I am. I'm just lost for words.
I'm loving it. Drew, you are absolutely killing it.
So please show some love to all the musicians, everyone here who's made this possible for us to be here. So
And all these lovely people who are commenting and
yes,
the
big
crew,
hello to
the
everyone.
staff. And
सावन आवन कह गयो कर गयो कोल अने ये दोन
मुझ केसरिया बालम आवो पधारो मारे देश जी केसरिया बालम आवो पधारो मारे देश रे पधारो मारे बोलो अम्बे मात की जय.
Welcome to Highview Motors in Northwest London. We've been providing excellence in vehicle repairs and maintenance since 1998. As proud members of RMI, we pride ourselves on our outstanding service and expertise. Thanks for watching. For more information, please call us on 020 8205 2121.
Amazing vocals of Drupti, Vaja and Pari Mad taking us on a beautiful musical journey. That was Kesariya Balam, that last track. What a beautiful track, one of my most favorite tracks. And every single time I hear it, I always listen out for how each individual artist sings it differently. And Drupti has done such a wonderful job, of course, with Pari Mad. I absolutely love being Gujarati because we have such beautiful bordering regions where we are. We've got, Sindh to one side, we've got Rajasthan above us, Maharashtra below us, and of course the rest of India. And it's so beautiful being Gujarati because we're a part of this whole entire Indian, South Asian culture. I love blending, other folk styles and elements like that into Garba, especially because there's so many things that are related from one folk culture to another folk culture. And it's beautiful seeing, Rajasthani rustic melodies being blended into Gujarati rustic melodies. So absolutely amazing. Of course, I have to give some shout outs to some of the amazing people that bring this program to you. Tumne maja aati hoy to please comments mokalta rejo. I've got some shout outs. Of course, I have to say a shout out to Strawberry Creative. Their board is over here. You can't miss it. They're the ones who are bringing you this event in the sense that they are hosting Red Lotus events to bring you Navratri every single day. We also have Sanjay and Amit Pindoria along with Hitesh Hirani, and they are the IT guys, I'm being told. We also have another big important message as well. A little while ago, actually, something came into my inbox and also to the inbox of Red Lotus events about someone who desperately needs our help. As a Gujarati community, it's my absolute pride that we have settled here in the UK as a successful community. તમે આખી દુનિયામાં જોશો તો ગુજરાતી લોકો ખૂબ successful છે જુદી જુદી ફિલ્ડમાં, whether it's medicine, whether it's creativity, accounts, business, whatever it is, Gujaratis work hard. But now I need us as a Gujarati community to come together to help a young man by the name of Veer. Veer is extremely unwell and requires a stem cell donor. If you already know about this campaign, please, please, please make it your personal responsibility to spread this message. I'm trying to spread in my Instagram story. Maybe you can do the same. To understand what is required and how we can help this really, really young boy who has his whole life ahead of him, please check out www.helpvirnow.org. Okay, that's the website. Please, 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 can you go over there as soon as you can? I'm going to actually do it in my comments on Facebook and on YouTube as well. That's really, really important that we do that. And also, just before we go over to a message from India, featuring a message from Ashish Bhai, who is a singer at Red Lotus Events Live Navratri, I have a very, very exciting announcement. And that announcement is that www.patakafoods.co.uk has now launched, okay? So if you wanted to learn more about what Pataka is, go check out their website. It is a website where you can buy non-perishable desi goods. That means if you can't leave your house to buy bits and bobs that you need for your house, you can buy them online. They have a current discount code and thing that is available on their website. So make sure you head over to their website to become someone who can benefit from that discount. So now I'm going to play an important message that has come in from Ashish Bhai. But just before I do, I've got a shout out I have to do to a very, very special young man who is celebrating his 5th birthday. Niyam Patel, happy birthday to you from the entire Red Lotus Events team. I've been told that you are celebrating your 5th birthday, and I spoke to you today as well. I hope you are having an amazing time with Mum Roshi, Dad Anish, and sister as well, okay? Sending my love, and now we are going to get that message on from India. It's Ashish Bhai.
નમસ્કાર જય માતાજી, હું છું આશીષ. 2013 થી આપણે સૌ સાથે મળી રેડ લોટસ ઇવેન્ટ્સના સથવારે નવરંગી નવરાત્રિ ઉજવતા આવ્યા છીએ. પણ આ વર્ષે કોવિડ-19ના કારણે આપણે સૌ સાથે મળી નવરંગી નવરાત્રિ ઉજવી રહ્યા નથી. પણ રેડ લોટસ ઇવેન્ટ્સ આપ સૌ માટે યુટ્યુબ પર રેડ લોટસ ઇવેન્ટ્સના પેજ પર એવરીડે ઇવનિંગ આપ સૌને ગરબે ઘુમાવવા માટે તૈયાર છે. તો થઈ જાઓ બધા ગરબે ઘૂમવા તૈયાર રેડ લોટસ ઇવેન્ટ્સના સથવારે નવરંગી નવરાત્રિમાં. હે આવી આ સોની રઢિયાળી રાત મોરે માં, પગલા પાડો ને બિરદાડી માં હો, પગલા પાડો ને બિરદાડી માં. હે રૂડો ગરબો, રૂડો ગરબો, હે રૂડો ગરબો કોરાવ્યો રૂડી પાત મોરે માં. પગલા પાડો ને બિરદાડી માં હો, પગલા પાડો ને બિરદાડી માં. આપ સૌને નવરાત્રિની હાર્દિક શુભકામના. માતાજી પાસે આપણે સૌ સાથે મળી એવી પ્રાર્થના કરીએ કે આવતા વર્ષે આપણે સૌ સાથે મળી નવરંગી નવરાત્રિ ઉજવીએ. જય માતાજી.
बोलो अम्बे मात की जय.
Sugar and Spice Lounge for the entire family.
Finger-licking Gujarati, Indo-Chinese, North and South Indian, veg and non-veg cuisines.
The ultimate family club.
Sugar and Spice Lounge opposite Queensbury Station.
Avo Kaipi Jalsa Karo. Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Conditions apply. 0208 61 60 24/7.
You know, in Hindu culture, we have a saying that all creativity actually comes from a goddess too, and that creativity is a blessing. It's so wonderful to bring this live music to you every single night and have the blessings of Saraswati Mata come through these incredible artists that bring you such incredible live music. You know, a lot of these artists have their own individual groups and things like that, or they come together on nights like these and, you know, just bring to you such electrifying and awesome music. And I have to say that every single night I've been blown away by something new or something different or something exciting or something that I can recognize as, you know, something that I want to see and hear another time. So I have to give a shout out to the entire band that is bringing you this music. We've got Alok Verma on the dhol and on the djembe. He does an amazing job bringing you that percussion and that true desi sound to the garba beats. We have Amardeep on the dholak, and do you know what? Without the dholak, a lot of these tracks would sound just not put together. So the dhol and the dholak, I've said. We've got KK on keys as well. I've spoken to KK earlier as well on Guest the Garba. We've got Sailesh on drums as well, who's in the corner making sure we've got that, you know, modern flair being added to our garba as well. We've got Drupti and Pari on vocals. And, of course, that's the band for this evening. So now we are going to go over to our Tar and Arti, and then we are going to go to Ranjanu and Dandiya Ras.
बोलो अम्बे मात की जय। आरा सुरना अम्बे मात में जल्दी जमवा आवो ने।
आरा सुरना अम्बे मात में जल्दी जमवा आवो ने।
सोमवारे शीरा पूरी जल्दी जमवा आवो ने।
मंगलवारे मोर घाट में जल्दी जमवा आवो ने।
बुधवारे बर्फी पेंडा जल्दी जमवा आवो ने।
गुरुवारे
રસગુલ્લા તમે જલ્દી જમવા આવો ને.
મારા સુરના અંબે માં તમે જલ્દી જમવા આવો ને.
મારા સુરના અંબે માં તમે જલ્દી જમવા આવો ને.
મારા સુરના અંબે માં તમે જલ્દી જમવા આવો ને.
મારા સુરના અંબે માં તમે જલ્દી જમવા આવો ને. બોલો અંબે માત की जय. जय आद्याशक्ति माँ, जय आद्याशक्ति. अखंड ब्रह्मांड दीपाव्या, अखंड ब्रह्मांड दीपाव्या, पड़वे प्रगट्या ओम जयो जयो माँ जगदम्बे.
आरतिया बेर स्वरूप शिव शक्ति जानो.
माँ शिव शक्ति जानो.
ब्रह्मा गणपति गाए, ब्रह्मा गणपति गाए, हर माँ. ओम जय माँ जगदम्बे.
तृतीया प्राण स्वरूप त्रिभुवन माँ बैठा.
माँ त्रिभुवन माँ बैठा.
त्रया थकी तरवेणी, त्रया थकी तरवेणी, ओ तरवेणी माँ. ओम
जय माँ जगदम्बे. मैया चौथे चतुरा महालक्ष्मी माँ सचराचर व्याप्या.
माँ सचराचर व्याप्या.
चार भुजा चौदिशा, चार भुजा चौदिशा, प्रगट्या दक्षिण माँ. ओम जय माँ जगदम्बे.
पंचमी पांच ऋषि, पंचमी गुण पद माँ.
माँ पंचमी गुण पद माँ.
पंच सहस्त्र त्या सोइए, पंच सहस्त्र त्या सोइए, पंचे तत्व माँ. ओम जयो माँ जगदम्बे.
षष्ठी नारायणी महिषासुर मार्यो.
माँ महिषासुर मारो.
नर नारी नारूपे, नर नारी नारूपे, व्याप्या सगळे माँ. ओम जय माँ जगदम्बे.
सप्तमी सप्त पताळ संध्या सावित्री.
माँ संध्या सावित्री.
गौ गंगा गायत्री, गौ गंगा गायत्री, गौरी गीता माँ. ओम जयो माँ जगदम्बे.
मैया अष्टमी अष्टभुजा आई आनंदा. सुर नर मुनि वर जन्म्या, सुर नर
शिवरात्रि नायर चंद के धार ब्रह्मा ओम जयो जयो माँ जगदम्बे
विजया दशमी दश अवतार जय विजया दशमी
माँ जय विजया दशमी
शिवा सहितं नमामि मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्ष मङ्गलाय तनोहरि सर्वमङ्गलमङ्गले शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते
बोलो अम्बे मात की जय।
Shiv Radiators have successfully supplied bay window radiators to the UK market for over 10 years. We build custom-made radiators for your bay window. Choose from either curved or angled radiators. For an instant quote, visit shivradiators.com.
शामड़ा जीना मेरे शामड़ा जीना मेरे हलो शामड़ा जीना मेरे शामड़ा जीना मेरे घट करे मन मोर बनी थन घट करे मन मोर बनी थन घट करे मन मन मोर बनी थन घट करे मन मोर बनी थन घट करे मोर बनी थन घट करे मन मोर बनी थन घट मन मोर चरे चहु और मारू मोर बनी थन घट करे मन मोर बनी थन घट करे मन मोर बनी थन घट करे मारू मोर बनी थन घट करे मन मोर बनी थन घट करे मोर बनी थन घट करे मन मोर बनी थन घट करे हाँ ओला गामड़ा सुथीरा वीरी वेलाया हो रे ओला गामड़ा सुथीरी वीरा वेला हो रे मारी मोकड़ी ने माटे रूड़ो बाजठला हो रे मारी मोकड़ी ने काजे रूड़ा बाजठला हो रे सारा लावो सुंदर लावो वेला हो रे सारा लावो सुंदर लावो वेला हो रे मारी मोकड़ी ने जईने के जे करवे रमे रे मारी मोकड़ी ने जईने के जे करवे रमे रे पंखीड़ा 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 पंखीड़ा
Okay, in the studio we have a London Pugadi, and it's starting right here. So we're going to see if we can get a Gadi all 2 meters away, 1 meter away. We're doing it safely. Hey, hello! Mumbai thi gaadi aayi re, ho dariya lala.
मुंबई थी गाड़ी आवी रे हो दरिया लाला
गाड़ी मा कौन कौन बैठा रे, हो dariya lala.
गिरे गाड़ी गाम हाली रे हो दरिया लाला
गाड़ी मा परेश भाई बैठा रे, हो dariya lala.
ई गाड़ी में तृप्ति बेन बैठा छे हो दरिया लाला
गाड़ी मा bhajan karve che. So when we do bhajans, we all sit down, right? Raghupati Radhav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sita Ram. Raghupati Radhav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, bhaj pyare tu Sita Ram. Sita Ram, Sita Ram, bhaj
Vido Maniara Var, Vido Maniara Varovis, Hova Hova. Vido Maniara Varovis, Kehuto Tane, Varia Ure Maniara, Kehuto Tane, Varia Ure Maniara.
Krishna Bhagavan Haya, Gauri Nikai, Krishna Bhagavan Haya, Gauri Nikai, Vido Maniara Kero, Vido Maniara Kero, Vido Maniara Kero, Ke hove hove. Vido Maniara Kero, Ke hoto tene, Bahliya Vido Maniara, Ke hoto tene, Bahliya Vido Maniara.
बोलो श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की
Amazing round of Ranjanu and folk music with Drupti and Pari. And now, just before we get into Danjaras, it's time to take a little glance into Don D's music video where he has experimented with Gujarati folk music and reggae music, two of his favorite genres. That's me leaving you for this evening. Don't forget the Kale Panjoy Shakocho Astami Chekale. It's Atam, so make sure you arrive on time, dress up, send in those photos, get those shout outs and requests over. Navrangi Navratri live. Cannot wait to get your Astami on for you. Thank you so much. I'm Pale. See you next time.
Live, you know, don't direct, don't demand it. For the Garba Massive, big up my Gujarati crew. We got the Garba dancing, a whole of them come and they them looking my way, them looking my way. Phenomenon me tell it, the gala them dancing away in a circle and clapping them hands in the way. The gala them looking so nice in a saree, them dressing a love. We got the Garba dancing, a whole of them come and the gala them looking my way. Hey, chokli, tame tora mera seramo hey. Halo, raseramo, garbaramo me. Tame to auro mera seramo hey. Tell me 9 o'clock at the strike. Artifacts are right. Divas that them I feel like. after this. Rasaramo, Karbo Utaro, clap it, clap it, clap it. Me name a dandy, listen.
तारा बिना शाम ने एक लड़ू लागे रस रमवाने मिलो आव जे हो
तारा बिना शाम ने एक लड़ू लागे रस रमवाने मिलो आव जे
तारा बिना शाम एक लड़ू लागे
तारा बिना शाम एक लड़ू लागे
रस रमवाने मिलो कुंज बिहारी पीतंबर धारी मारो मार बेड़ो रोके गिरधारी रे वाला मिया ने के जो हम जीत्यान को हरी रे वाला मिया ने के जो हम जीत्यान को हरी रे कुंज बिहारी पीतंबर धारी मारो मार बिड़ो रोके गिरधारी रे वाला मिया ने के क्या बात है अमर भाई? तुम किया ते कामना किया ते कामना किया ते कामना थोड़ी रात मचको मचको करेली
किया ते कामना थोड़ी रात मचको मचको लाड़ी रे
ओ तुम्हें दलना ली ढा छोड़ी रात मचको मचको करेली ढींड दागा रंगर गिलू सांबेलू लीलालनी ओढ़नी नागरवेल नागरवेल ढींड दागा रंगल गिलू सांबेलू लीलालनी ओढ़नी नागरवेल नागरवेल ओ रंग ताड़ी 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 रे रंग माँ रंग ताड़ी
रंग ताड़ी रे रंग माँ रंग ताड़ी
माँ का बरना भूखवाड़ी रे रंग माँ रंग ताड़ी Thank you very much for joining in today and all your comments and participation from the Red Lotus Events crew. Thank you to everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Thank you very much. Jai Ambe.
Jai Ambe.